Make way. The new music food truck is backing in. Powered by Ion Indie Magazine.
Welcome to the big new beat in popular music.
It's the new music food truck with Stace Edwards.
Well, hello, and welcome to the new music food truck. I'm Stace Edwards. I'll be taking care of you this evening. My brother Jim, he's in the back trying to come up with the perfect circumference for a meatball. He likes them big and meaty, so we'll see what he comes up with. We've got our menu posted for this show online at newmusicfoodtruck.com. We'll talk with Jocelyn and Chris Arndt, a brother-sister duo who not only have Harvard degrees, but have found time to also make awesome music. Or is it the other way around? They've made awesome music and found time to get Harvard degrees. One way or the other, we'll catch up with Jocelyn and Chris. Plus new music from the Blue Stones, Perfect Sun, a second helping from Tough on Fridays coming up after we feature one from Simple Creatures. So what does Mark Hoppus do when he's not working with Blink-182? Well, lately he's been working with Alex from All Time Low. They call the band Simple Creatures, and they've just released their debut single. It's called Drug. Check it out. Simple Creatures. Hey, order up. This is the new music food truck.
That the weather's gonna change, so I'm turning off my brain for a minute. I had a premonition that tonight is getting strange, so I'm turning up the sound when you get in. Cause I can't watch you dig your own grave today. And I can't hear a word that you say, You got me going round in circles in my head. The signals that we send, electric confidence. Push me, pull me down, hit me or drag me around, parade me through the town, victory wear me out. I got enough of your drug. I ignored the warnings on a bottle full of pills, and I stumbled off the rails for a summer. I bought a filthy car with $1,000 bill just to watch you rust away in the gutter. Cause I can't watch you dig your own grave today. So I'll just disappear with no trace from here, with no trace. You got me going round in circles in my head. The signals that we send, electric confidence. Push me, pull me down, pick me up, drag me around, parade me through the town, fake jewelry, wear me out. I got enough of your drug. I got enough of your drug. I can't tell what's real and what I'm dreaming anymore. Don't know how to feel when I felt this all before. I can't tell what's real and what I'm dreaming anymore. Don't know how to feel. Don't know how. You got me going round in circles in my head. The signals that we send, electric confidence. Push me, pull me down, pick me up, drag me around, parade me through the town, victory wear me out. I got enough of your drug.
New music, cooked to perfection. It's the new music food truck.
We're getting stoned when we wake up, going miles, just testing our love. You look best in your denim jacket, the last crime we committed. The best drug I've ever taken was you. I love your guns trench coat. Smoke another before we go. And don't make a sound. Well, I promise this time we'll make it out. We should go, it's getting late. If we run now, we'll get away. But those sirens, they sound best when we're running down the alleyway. Cock it back and watch it go. Celebrating with rock and roll. Driving miles just to get away. Spend it like it's our very last day. Putting miles on these old beat vans. Jumping fences fast as we can. You said stick to your guns. It's all in fun. Let the engine die. Cock it back and watch it go. Celebrating with rock and roll. Driving miles just to get away. Spend it like it's our very last day. Putting miles on these old beat bands. Jumping fences fast as we can. You said stick to your guns. It's all the fun. Let the engine die. Let the engine die. Let the engine die.
It's a second helping from Tough on Fridays. Kaylee and Katie, they've known each other since elementary school. Got a chance to catch up with the ladies on last week's show. I asked them how they came up with the band name Tough on Fridays. You can check out that full interview online at newmusicfoodtruck.com. And if you're out surfing the nets, make sure to stop by our Facebook page, give us a like, follow us on Twitter, a great way to stay connected to the show. I'm Stace Edwards. Let's check the tour itinerary.
The New Music Food Truck Concert Showcase.
The band Wallows will drop their new disc, Nothing Happens, on March 22nd. Going to be at Coachella. Check the set out April 13th and April 20th. From there, they've got shows scheduled in Portland, Oregon, Vancouver, Canada, Seattle, Washington. They'll go back down the West Coast and stop in San Fran. Then they'll make a run through Texas with a show in Dallas, Texas, April 30th. Get the band's complete itinerary online at newmusicfoodtruck.com. The single's called Are You Bored Yet? It's Wallows, our concert showcase. It's the New Music Food Truck.
What's wrong? You've been asking, but I don't have an answer. How come? I'm still thinking, let's pretend to fall asleep now. When we get old, will we regret this? Too young to think about all that shit. And stalling only goes so far when you've got a head start. 'Cause we could stay at home and watch the sunset, but I can't help from asking, are you bored yet? And if you're feeling lonely, you should tell me before this ends up as another memory. Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie? Will you tell the truth so I don't have to lie?
Feels like I've known
music food trucks, Ion Indie Music, Takeout.
Santa Barbara, California DJ, record producer, instrumentalist, and remixer Seven Lions combines the styles of trance, melodic dubstep, glitch hop, and electro house music to create an irresistible sound that commands you to get up and move. Caught live at Boston's House of Blues, Daniel Johnson's energetic images get you front row and dancing in Ion Indie this month, along with over 110 pages of the best in indie music, absolutely free online at Ion Indie Magazine. That's ION Indie. Indie with an IE Magazine, IonIndieMagazine.com.
The new music food trucks, Ion Indie Music, Takeout.
It's Perfect Son. Dad always said that I was the perfect son. Jim? Well, not so much. It's their single called Lust. It's the new music food truck powered by Ion Indie Magazine. Online at IonIndieMagazine.com. Proud radio partners of Texas Indie Fest. It's coming up in March. Texas Mist in Austin, Texas during South by Southwest week. It's absolutely free. If you plan on attending South by Southwest, make sure to stop by Texas Mist. We'll feature a couple of those Texas Indie Fest bands coming up.
It's the new music food truck.
Some freshly ground peppermint.
Weekly special.
Sego are back. Band's out of Provo, Utah. They transplanted to L.A., and they've got their new record, Sego Sucks, coming out on April 5th. Check them out here. Single's called Shame. It's our weekly special, the new music food truck.
Sell me drugs. I'm just like you but lazy. What if I am the normal one? What if everyone else is crazy? All these people, all these problems. Oh my gosh, oh my darling. All my friends' teeth are turning gold, but I'm the only one that's smiling. I don't really know freezing for no reason. I think I just joined a new cult. I'm not tough enough, I'm not punk enough. I got too much love, I got too much stuff. Useless conversation.
I don't even know anything anyway. I don't even know where I went wrong. Banging on my head, but I'm already numb. It's a shame. Shame. No face. No name.
Hi, we're the Pondhawks.
And the name of the new song, Jory, is
River Grove.
So keep on trucking, baby, on the new music food truck.
In my mind flows a timeless river that winds through an endless forest, a lonely prairie path that always takes me back. As it echoes the trail before us, all the people, times and places, unforgotten voices, sounds and faces, and those railroad ties roll back to early times of my childhood oasis. And I'll remember River Road as all my yesterdays unfold. There's serenity still reaches out to me. Home I call my own River Grove. And when I dream at night, the past comes back to me. Into a twilight light throughout eternity. Back into your arms of harmony. What defines us never leaves us. Our dreams are distant but never fading. And though the years have passed, the love will always last. They're the ghosts of our memories waiting. And I'll remember River Road as all my yesterdays unfold. In my destiny and will forever be the home I call my own River Grove. I said the home I call my own River Grove.
we're just getting started. Y'all come back for another heaping helping of tasty tunes on the New Music Food Truck.
You're not wired to have a response to this sound. You're neutral to it. You hear it every time you finish a meal and never feel anything. But if we were able to associate this sound with a new stimulus, save the food, we've achieved pulling a natural response from you. Save the food. Why are we doing this, you may ask? Save the food. Because this ad is trying to change your after-meal behavior through brainwashing. Because food waste costs the average family $1,500 a year. Save the food, cha-ching, and $1,500 extra bucks is like getting a pay raise. Save the food, cha-ching, you're promoted, which could pay for your child's braces. Save the food, cha-ching, you're promoted.
Check out my braces.
So when you hear this sound, rethink your behavior. Cook it, store it, share it. Just don't waste it. For tips and recipes, visit savethefood.com. Brought to you by NRDC and the Ad Council.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I want to be a glass countertop in a new home.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's best birthday present.
When I grow up, I want to be a football stadium.
When I grow up, I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day.
When I grow up, I want to be a fancy backsplash.
I want to be a bike that races around the country.
When I grow up, I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
I want to be a rocking chair on a sunny porch.
I want to be a skyscraper.
I want to be
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. A public service advertisement brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Hey, this is Kyle from the Unlikely Candidates, and you're listening to the New Music Food Truck.
No need to hide a mind that's right. These are all the things that I would have had if I never met you. A heart to beat, some blood to heat. These are all the things that I would have had. You were my highest high, you were my lowest low. You were the downtown where I would walk alone. You were the best I ever had. You were the best I ever had. You were my golden days, you were my endless nights. You almost broke me then, so now I'll say goodbye. You were the best I ever had. You were the best I ever had. I was 18 with darker dreams. I felt your jeans and dopamine. You were dangerous, but you killed the pain I had before I met you. You pulled me out of my doubts. Watch you lit a little fire in my mind each day. You were my highest high, you were my lowest low. You were the downtown where I would walk alone. You were the best I ever had. You were the best I ever had. You were my golden days, you were my endless nights. You almost broke me then, so now I'll say
It's the New Music Food Truck, powered by Ion Indie Magazine.
Sometimes it's all about patience. Right, Jim? Just ask the Blue Stones. The Blue Stones released their record back in 2015. It's called Black Holes. The latest single from that 2015 release is called Be My Fire. It's all about patience, Jim. Patience. I'm Stace Edwards. This is the New Music Food Truck. Let's meet the band.
Would you like to know more?
Meet the band on the New Music Food Truck.
Brother-sister duo Jocelyn and Chris Arndt. Guys, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us on.
So, for those of us just finding out about you two, what are two of the biggest things we need to know about you?
Well, probably the first biggest thing is that we're brother and sister.
Right.
We're not married. It has been a misconception that a couple people have been, they come up to us after a show and they're like, "Are you married?" Like, no, absolutely
not. The answer is definitely
no. We are brother and sister. I am about 17 months older than Chris.
Yes.
But that's not important to know.
Yeah, I'd say the second most important thing to know is probably that we write all our own music together. So if you come out to a show, you're going to hear all original stuff. We do throw in a cover every once in a while, but most of it's all original, so...
Yeah. So you've had such an incredible run over the last couple of years, 4 or 5 years, 5 releases, touring, a couple of degrees from Harvard University, which is amazing. How were you able to balance a working music career and school at the same time?
Well, I mean, not gonna lie, it was a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work. We spent a lot of time doing homework in the car and on the way to the next show, on the bus, wherever we could do it, basically. But we got pretty lucky that we had professors and friends who would understand and help us out and basically be okay with us being gone all the time. which is what ended up happening.
Yeah, it worked out for the best for sure.
The Fun in the Fight, that's the title of the new release. It'll be out on February 22nd. What can we expect from the new record?
So we've been calling the new record our love letter to classic rock because, honestly, that just feels like the right way to describe it. It's, you can expect a little bit of something for everyone. There's a lot of different kinds of songs, but there's also definitely like a certain cohesiveness, like a Jocelyn and Chris Arndt sound that carries from one track to the next. I think it's our best music yet for sure, and I hope everyone else agrees with me. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We're excited to see how it's received. So far, it's been going really well. We pushed the first song to radio back on January 28th was the impact date, and it broke into the Billboard Top 10 Most Added Songs of the Week. Up with we were like in between Imagine Dragons and who else? I don't remember.
I think Florence and the Machine was on there.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's been going well so far, to say the least. So.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking putting new music out there into the world for everybody to hear, but it's been, fingers crossed, it's been going pretty well so far.
Well, let's talk about food. We love food, right?
We'll talk about food all day.
Yeah, it's my second favorite thing after music.
Of course. What food and drink pair best while listening to Jocelyn and Chris Arndt?
Well, I think that's probably the first time we've ever been asked that question,
cool
but
question.
I really, really like it. You can never go wrong with a really good beer, listening to blues music or rock music, and we play kind of alternative blues rock, so, you know, I'm an IPA fan myself, but whatever you're into, just crack a cold one. And in terms of food, I don't know. What do you think?
Pie.
That's a universally good answer.
I might be kind of hungry right now, but I'd say pie, preferably strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah.
But
some good stuff.
If you can't get that, maybe like mixed berry, like a blackberry raspberry blend. Pairs best with rock and roll. Pie.
Well, I'm kind of getting into this binge-watching thing a little late on TV. I just finished binge-watching Season 1 of Ray Donovan. What are you guys binge-watching at the moment?
I am always binge-watching Criminal Minds.
It's true. She's been doing it since, like, high school.
And then when I ran out of episodes on Netflix, I just started over, because there's, like, 24 seasons or something ridiculous. So it's like by the time you finish, you've forgotten the start, and then you have to just relive the whole experience again.
I am binge-watching, I just started Parks and Rec for the first time. I've seen a few episodes, and Season 1, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite thing ever. It's good, but it's not my favorite thing. But I'm excited because I've seen episodes from later seasons, and they've all been really, really good.
Yeah.
So, that's it. I'm probably gonna start, I know Game of Thrones, the last season is coming on in April, so I'm probably gonna start binging that sometime soon to catch up. I've seen everything up to this point, but, you know, it's been a while.
So let's talk about some future plans. What do you guys got coming up?
World domination.
Yeah, for sure.
No, for real though, for real, world domination would be awesome, but until we get to that point, we're going to be putting out the new record, and we're so excited for everybody to hear it, and it seems like people have been really liking Out of My Head so far, so hopefully they like the rest of the record as much as they like the lead off.
Fingers crossed.
And then we're going to be going out on the road. We're going to be playing lots of shows, so keep an eye out for when we may be coming near you. We'd love to see you. And we've already started writing again, which is cool. We're always writing, but yeah, basically just, you know, music, like rehearse, play the show, eat, sleep, repeat. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
It's a pretty sweet life.
Well, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Best of luck to you guys. I can't wait to see you out on the road.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us on. This has been awesome.
Set us up for the single. It's called Out of My Head.
Yeah, so this next song you're about to hear is called Out of My Head, and it's the lead-off track off our upcoming full-length album, The Fun in the Fight. And we're really excited to be putting it out there into the world. We hope you like it. If you do like it,
yes,
come see us. Come see us. Come find us online. Come see us at a show.
We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to be friends. We love new friends, so come hang out.
Jocelyn and Chris Arndt. Let's get into it. Out of My Head. It's the new music food truck.
Can't get you out of my head. Your white lies painted red. I try to lie still, but your kisses appeal, and I can't get you out of my head. Can't get you out of my head. I can't understand, this was never what I planned, and I you out on my head. Can't get you out on my head. Won't let you out on my sight. It's not wrong, but it sure as hell ain't right. If this is the finish line, I'll check it. If you're single, I'm a record. And I won't let you out on my sight. Won't let you out on my sight. I can't understand, this was never what I planned. My sight and my soul, I can't ever let you go. And I can't get you out of my head. Can't get you out of my head. This was never what I planned. You slipped right under my skin. It's over before it begins. Your perfection wearing thin. You're the tonic to my gin. And over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Over you out of my head. Can't get you out of my head. No, I can't get you out of my head.
Miss part of the show? Want to find out more about a song you just heard? You can get song and artist info, links to the song and video, even a replay of the whole show on our website at newmusicfoodtruck.com.
Gary Newman.
Well, if it sounds a little familiar, maybe like Gary Newman, that's the point. The band's called Church of Trees, featuring Dee Dee Butters. The song's called Like Gary Newman. You'll find it on their disc called The Dark and the Light. I'm Stace Edwards. This is the New Music Food Truck, proud media partners of Texas Indie Fest, a 4-day independent music showcase featuring the best emerging artists from around the country. It all goes down from March 13th through the 16th at Texas Mist in Austin, Texas. It's the same week as South by Southwest. 44 electric and acoustic acts will showcase their talents, including Brent Byrd. He's from Northeast Florida. Man, I love a good singer-songwriter. He's got a brand new single called Shine a Light. It's Brent Byrd as we shine a light on Texas Indie Fest. This is the New Music Food Truck.
Shine a light on this cold, dark night. Please shine a light right down on me. I hear the wind where it howls, just carry me along. Never want to wake from this long dream. Don't want to feel lost and alone. Well, it's a hard life where I'm going down. I'm stuck in the lost and found. It's just a cry for one last ride. It's just a cry out for love. It's a cry out for one last ride. It's a cry out for love.
GMO free and easy on the ears.
Sound quality adjustment.
It's the New Music Food Truck.
Day drunk, that's what I'll be. If you walk away from me. Red face, my legs filled with jelly up to my knees. That's how I'll stay, let cement set around my feet. Eyes glazed, sugar on my teeth. You're blowing away, I'm swinging from tree to tree. Please wait, if you were you, I could not be me. That's what I say, but nobody's listening. And you just sit there glaring at me, and my face all dumb and happy. nothing you can say to me no more. And as the wind picks up, I wonder, at this rain cloud that I'm under, you're the lightning, I'm the thunder, let it storm drunk. That's what I will be. If you walk away, you walk away from me.
Stop, drop, rewind. That's what happens when emo kids grow up and get jazz degrees. Guys will be part of Texas Indie Fest coming up March 13th through the 16th at Texas Mist in Austin, Texas. And as always, the event is free to the public. Come on down, join the party at Texas Indie Fest 2019. You can get all the details at newmusicfoodtruck.com.
The New Music Food Truck. Thanks for the grub. Chef's Choice.
Well, we've got a new single from the band Masked Intruder. Jim, I can't even say it. Masked Intruder. Their new album's called 3. It's coming out on March 1st through Pure Noise Records. Their upcoming U.S. tour with the Interrupters kicks off February 27th. Their new single's called No Case. Masked Intruder. Did I say it? Masked? Nope. Masked. I can't do it, Jim. It's Masked Intruder. Let's just go with that. Our Chef's Choice, the New Music Food Truck.
What will those crazy Edwards brothers serve up next? Stay tuned. It's the New Music Food Truck.
No word in the English language is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
What's one of your favorite memories?
That's a tough question.
Well, there was this one time I went camping with my parents in a forest back when I was maybe like 8 or 9. And, I can remember one night we were laying out in our hammocks and we were just, watching the trees rustling in the wind above us, and we could hear the sounds of the forest all around us. Frogs singing and owls calling and the creek running nearby. It was amazing. It felt like we were a part of it all. I don't know if I do it justice trying to describe it, but I'll definitely never forget it.
Most of us have a memory of being in nature we'll never forget. Let's protect the world's natural places so more memories can be made for generations to come. Visit worldwildlife.org.
Dad, this is fun. I didn't think I'd like kayaking.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, but I think it's time to head back in.
Okay. Can we come back?
Sure.
Tomorrow?
Let's check with Mom. Hey, be careful getting out of the boat.
It's a kayak, Dad.
I'm gonna return the kayak. Just make sure you have everything.
Yep. Can we walk home?
How about a
taxi?
233 North Maple, please.
It's a short fare from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Also, find fun activities to do like boating and biking or camping and hiking, plus much more. It's all right in your naturehood.
Best day ever.
A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
That was tasty.
It's the After Dinner Mint on the New Music Food Truck.
Well, I hope you saved room for an After Dinner Mint. Just something to cleanse the palate, so to speak. 6-piece band from Long Beach, California. They call themselves Wargirl. Very funky, very catchy. Song's called Poison. It's our After Dinner Mint, the New Music Food Truck.
You're poison.
Horizon, the band Wargirl out of Long Beach, California. That's our after dinner mint, and that's the New Music Food Truck. Catch a replay of this show and previous shows on our website at newmusicfoodtruck.com. And if you're out surfing the nets, make sure to give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. A great way to stay connected to the New Music Food Truck. Well, we'll start from scratch for next week's show, just like a buttermilk biscuit. Ain't that right, Jim? The New Music Food Truck is produced by Jim Edwards. I'm Stace. We'll see you next week.
Hey, get that thing out of here!
It's the New Music Food Truck, powered by Ion Indie Magazine.